This ritual was sent to me by Antarcticite. If you have a creepypasta, a ritual, or a paranormal encounter story that you would like to be featured in a future video, please send it to me on the email address provided in the description. Thank you. How to get revenge on someone who has wronged you. Have you ever been the victim of bullying? Has someone hurt you or taken something from you, and now you want them to pay? Murder has grown increasingly hard to get away with recently, and for those who are inexperienced or not comfortable with getting their hands dirty, it can be quite a challenge. Of course, there are other ways to get revenge on a person, but you want something quick, something elegant, something more than just slightly inconveniencing them. You want them gone, out of the picture entirely. And I have the perfect solution. There are a few things you'll need, of course, though it shouldn't be too difficult to gather the necessary supplies. You might have them in your house already. 5 black or red candles. Do not mix colors. A box of matches. A spool of red twine or thick red string. A bag of salt. A sharp knife. A sewing needle. A medium-sized animal like a dog, pig, or goat. Too small and the animal might not be able to complete the task. Too big and it might take too long for the blood to drain out after you slit its throat. Once you have gathered everything you'll need, find an abandoned barn or shed, preferably in a forest, but an old barn in a field will work as well. On a side note, always be careful in old buildings. You don't want anything to fall on you, and getting tetanus from a rusty nail or something would not be ideal. Also, you will be lighting candles inside, so prepping a bit by clearing an area of any hay, sawdust, or flammable objects would be a good idea. Once you find a suitable building and have completed your preparations, wait till a new moon when the sky is darkest. Even better if it's cloudy out and even the stars can't be seen. The darker, the better. If you're driving a car to get to your building of choice, make a conscious effort to not let any light shine on it, from the headlights of your car or by any other means. If you're using a flashlight or phone light, leave these electronic devices at least 200 feet away from the building. Phones, watches, or anything battery-powered should be left behind in any case, as they may malfunction or cause the ritual to fail. Bring all your supplies to the barn or shed, lighting one of the candles with a match to light your way. This will be your only means to see, so make sure the candles you choose will last at least a few hours. Go inside to your prepared area and set the other candles to form a pentagram, lighting them with the candle you used to light your way. And use the red twine to connect them by wrapping it around each candle once. Do not cut the twine afterwards. You'll need it for the next steps. Take the animal you brought and kill it by slashing its throat. Try to kill it as quickly and painlessly as possible, or its spirit might harbor too much ill will towards you. If you like, you can dose the animal with pain medication if you're not confident in your abilities, but it needs to be conscious for the ritual to work. If it takes more than 3 minutes for the animal to die, or if you cause them excessive pain, then abort the ritual now. But if everything's going smoothly and the animal has died without complication, then you may continue. Use the knife to cut the name of the person you wish harm into the left side of the animal's ribs. Think of that person Let your hatred towards them fuel your actions. Chant their name under your breath and picture them in your mind. Think of the reasons why you hate them, why you want them gone, and keep these feelings and motivations fresh in your mind. After you get done carving the name onto the animal, use the same red twine and the needle to stitch all the wounds closed, starting with the last letter of the name and ending with the throat. The name does not need to be recognizable afterwards. The most important part is maintaining your feelings towards that person and doing everything with malice in your heart. As surely, you would not be doing this to a person unless you absolutely love them. Remember, once this ritual is complete, there is no taking back what you've done. Next, place the body of the animal inside a pentagram of candles, on top of the twine connecting them, and make a circle of salt around the whole thing. You'll need to stay outside the circle at all times, and be careful to make sure there are no gaps in your salt line. This is your only protection, so don't treat it lightly. Next, recite these words. By darkest night and woeful means, I summon thee to hear my pleas. End the life as I ended thine, and haunt them till the end of time. For they have brought upon thy death, so in turn their days are nearly spent. When skies are dark, like so once more, erase them from this mortal shore. If everything was done correctly, then you have just torn the animal's spirit from their body and commanded them to do your bidding, to kill the person you hate the same way you killed them. Upon your last word, the candles should flicker. This is their spirit replying to you. If the candles go out entirely, then you have angered the spirit. Light a match so that you can see, and run as fast and as far away as possible. If you are able to perform a protection ritual in time, then you might be safe. But if your circle of salt was incomplete, then chances are low that you'll make it even as far as outside. If you are lucky, however, then after the candles flicker you should thank the spirit. Don't linger too long after this though. Remember you did just kill them, so chances are they don't think too highly of you. Go outside and use the matches to burn the old barn or shed down, and quickly leave the area. You don't want to stick around for multiple reasons. However, after a day or two, you need to venture back to the site. Sift through the ash until you find a piece of bone or tooth from the animal. You'll need to keep this on your person at all times to protect yourself. If you ever misplace or decide not to have it on you, then it's an invitation for the spirit to come back and take its own revenge. By using that animal for this ritual, you use the twine to tie its spirit down and your hatred to fuel it, so they are not exactly happy with you. Now, you will have to wait. Wait until the next new moon, when the sky is dark once more. And be confident knowing that tonight is the night that all your hard work will come to fruition. All your anger and hatred towards the person you wish gone will be enacted upon them through the spirit of the animal you killed. Your work isn't quite done yet though, as you'll need to venture to your ritual site once more. There, you'll find them, their throats slashed open and their own name carved into their left side, all sewn up with dirty red twine. Dig a hole at least 4 feet deep and put the body in, using the ash from the building to fill in the hole. Now you are finally done. However, you must never come back to this place again under any circumstance. As you go on with your daily life, it will be like no one remembers that person. Their family and friends won't talk about them. They will not show up in yearbooks or rosters. It will be like they never existed. Be warned though, if you ever speak their name in front of anyone or acknowledge their existence in any way. You will be marked by the angry spirit of the person you erased, and they will gladly share their fate with you. So keep your protection close and your lips sealed, and enjoy a world where the person you hate the most does not exist. Greetings, my little ghosts. It is nice to see you again, or to meet you if you are new to the graveyard. Remember to subscribe to claim your tombstone in the graveyard, and check out the playlist I put up for you with all the rituals and the creepypastas you will ever need. Make sure you like this video, comment, and click that bell to know when I upload a new video. I also have a surprise for you. To those of you who don't know, I am launching the Graveyard Oracle. It is a deck of oracle cards used for divination, aka being in contact with the other side to get answers to your questions. It is similar to tarot decks, if you guys are familiar with that. Anyways, I will keep you updated, and if you want a peek of the deck, check out the last short I have on my page. See you soon.